Alright guys, so here we are for the optimized version for the Blackwing deck. And if you don't know about my previous version based from the structure deck, there is a video right up here in the top right corner if you're watching this video. But if you're wanting to see some gameplays with the optimized version, here you are. The additional cards that we added into this deck is one Kaiju, and then max out a copy of Evenly Match, and then remove one copy of Twin Shadow, and then basically it. That's what we're going for. And then one copy of Black Feather Whirlwind, which of course we can still get a hold of with one copy of Shamal. And I do prefer just having one copy of this. It's enough actually. Extra deck wise, we are still going with the same ratio that we have. And like I said earlier, with the new Red Hot Dragon Archetype Abyss, it is really a good card to actually go into a level 8 and 1 level 1 Blackwing Orochi. It's pretty much needed, and you can easily summon to the field. I think that's basically it. What we're going for, and then the additional for the Chidori, an additional beat down capability for the deck. And also, it's just a level 7, so it's easy enough to summon. Yeah, DD Crow, Orochi, one copy. We're still using Maxi, by the way. And then one copy of Hermata. Now, I do believe it will be differ in some of the builds that you are using, guys, but I really just like having one copy of this at the moment. And then 3 copies of Vata, still just retain the number of copies for Vata. 2 copies of Shinnok, since it's basically like an effect veiler, why not use just one copy or 2 copies during your opponent's turn. 1 copy of Zephyrus, 3 copies of Shamal, 3 Sudris, 3 Simones, 1 Kaiju, really important for the deck. If ever you're going second, you can just tribute your opponent's monster. Color of Darkness allows you to draw 2 cards, easy enough to understand. Black Whirlwind, Black Feather Whirlwind, 2 Cold Graves, 1 Cross of Designator, 3 Even Match, 2 Infinite Impermanence, and lastly 1 Twin Shadow. So that is it basically, guys. Let's move towards the replays, and I have 7 replays for you guys today, just for the sake of this Blackwing deck. Alright, so let's get into the replays, and I'll see you in the outro later on. Bye-bye. Alright guys, so here we are with the game replays, and we have 7 game replays for you guys today. So to start off, we have a bad hand of 1 DD Crow, 1 Maxi, 1 Sharnga, 1 Colbert Grave, and Infinite Impermanence. So hopefully this Maxi will go through, and I think it did because we managed to put this one in the replays. But anyways, we're going up against Ghoti, so Ice Bear sent to the graveyard. 1 copy of Foolish Burial Goods. Really lucky there. Getting this fish monster, spell summon it with the help of Tremora, which of course will drop a copy of our Maxi because he spell summons a monster. So, there we go, monster to the field, and then he will spell summon a ton of fish monsters from his deck. A really good addition to the new Ghoti cards. There we go, and then he'll summon the level 8 Synchro Monster, which is, or level 6. Level 6 Synchro Monster, which is the Arion Post. Use the Infinite Impermanence, and that's basically his turn right there. So we still have a lot of ground to cover. Luckily, during our turn, we draw into Evenly Match. So basically, battle phase, main phase 2, Evenly Match, and that's it. Go for our normal combo here with the Black Feather Whirlwind. Normal summon our Sudri, get a copy of our Vata. Vata will then be spell summoned, and then use it into a Wicked Wind, prompting the effect of the Whirlwind. Whirlwind will then spell summon a copy of our Sudri, and then the Wicked Wind will drop off a copy of Zephyrus. Zephyrus will bounce the Whirlwind, will summon itself, use the effect of Whirlwind once more, and then go to a copy of, what you call this? The Blackwing Dragon. And you'll understand later on. So yeah, we go for Vata and then go for Baron on the floor. There's no point in summoning the full armor master here, by the way, so you'll go for Baron on the floor. Special summon our Sarnga for level 6. And since we have materials in our graveyard for the Wicked Wind and then the Blackwing Dragon, we go for Assault Dragon. That's basically a board. Our board, I mean. So, Colbert Grave, 1 there, and then that's basically it. Use the effect of Lifeless, return back his monsters. We need to banish 1 monster. I typically just targeted the Synchro Monster here. Because so basically Ghotis are a synchro climbing deck. So cutting off a level 6 is somewhat useful for us to do. But anyways, yeah. Still managed to draw one more card, which of course draws him into the field. Which of course we managed to pop because of Sharna. That's basically it. Alright guys, so game number 2, we managed to go first with 2 copy of Shamal and then 1 copy of Blackfeather Whirlwind. And then 1 copy of Vata and then lastly 1 copy of Maxi. So start it all off. Go for Blackfeather Whirlwind, normal summon our Vata. Use the effect for a copy of Blackwing Dragon. There we go, using that effect, bouncing back. It does the same thing by the way, so really good enough. There we go. So special summon Vata once more. So the thing here is it's really good, but we're now locked into dark monsters only, so no Baron before at the moment. So there we go. Shamal will use its effect, get hold of 1 copy of our Negate, which is the Shinnok, a really good card by the way. And then a copy on the field for Assault Dragon. So that is our end board right there. Not really the best, but yeah, it works for us. But yeah, let's go. Our opponent is going for second with a copy of Magical Meltdown. So this is actually an Invoke Tearlaments deck. We go for Chain with Maxi. Now, whether or not I use it on the summon of Invoker, it's not really a problem for me. But anyways, yeah, it does the same thing. I might as well just drop a copy of Maxi here. We go negate that, and we're gonna use this later on, by the way. So we set 1 more card, and I'm pretty sure this is a Tearlaments trap card because he's not using it anyway. There we go. Use the Black Whirlwind. Use the effect of full armor. Get a hold of that. Now, understand this. I was going for a normal summon of Shamal, but I misclicked into using its effect to get a copy of the Blackfeather Whirlwind. So sorry for that. Luckily, we still have another copy of Shamal. So that would be very bad if we didn't normal summon Shamal. So we're good. 2 level 4s go into Raider's Knight. Detach 1. Rank up into level 5. Arc Rebellion Exes Dragon to the field. Detach 1 and boost its attack by 6,200. And go for game. That's it. Game number 2. Alright guys, so game number 2. So I had a ton of misplays with this game. But needless to say, we already have a good hand by the way. So 1 Surgery, 1 Simone, 1 copy of Whirlwind, evenly matched, and a copy of Imperm. So go for Black Whirlwind, normal summon Sudri, use its effect, and chain link 2 with the Whirlwind. So the basic normal combo for this deck, get a copy of Vata, same thing. So yeah, just take note on the combos. I have a guide on that one on my other video, like I said earlier. It's on the structure deck one. There's a basic combo for the Black Wings that you can actually check out that one. But yeah, there we go. Black Whirlwind. Get a hold of the Vatas on the field, and then with the Shamal, get a hold of our Sudri to our hand. That's it. Basic stuff, guys. Basic stuff. The Ferris bounce to the field. Use the effect of Whirlwind once more. And go for an extender play for Nathong. Nathong will go for a copy of, what you call this? The Ferris. And now we can normal summon Sudri. So it's really just climbing up more resources, or attaining more resources from our deck with the help of our Blackwing spell cards. And go for a Baron on the floor right here. Now, I should have actually got a copy of, what you call this, the Orochi. But yeah, like I said earlier, some misplays here in my gameplay, so sorry for that. There we go, and then I think yeah, that's basically it. So not really the most optimized play that I did, but it still works anyways. We're going up against, oh yeah, I forgot about this game. So this is actually a branded Swordsoul deck. Yes, you heard that right, a branded Swordsoul deck. So yeah, our opponent's gonna go for normal summon our Fallen Valbas. We use the effect of Chinook. Negate that effect. Now, knowing that he has normal summon Fallen Valbas, I'm pretty sure he has a copy of Brand Fusion. That's why I'm using or saving the copy or saving my negate for Baron the Floor. He did not even use the effect of Rebellion here, so that's one thing there. So yeah, use the effect of Incredible Ecclesia, spell summon his Moyi, and they use this effect. And he has a really good hand by far, having one blackout as well. But we'll manage to negate the effect of Moyi. And lastly, Branded Fusion. So, like I said earlier, he's very complacent in spell summoning his Rebellion. There we go. Negate that Branded Fusion and then set his blackout. So there we go. During our turn, use the effect of Baron on the Floor, spell summon our Vata once more. You will use the effect of blackout, pumping destroying my monster. Luckily, I have the effect of Black Feather Whirlwind here. Tribute that from Simone. Go for another monster, tribute more cards, and then bada bing, bada boom. We're good. Alright guys, so here we are with game number 4, and we have a starting hand of 1 Orochi, 1 Maxi, 1 Chinook, 1 Simone, and 1 Black Feather Whirlwind. So not really the best of hand to start off. But our opponent is going first, so he actually just set 2 cards on the field. And then on our turn, we got a hold of 1 copy of our Sudri, so it's really good. Now, we need to have, or we need a copy of Black Whirlwind, so we need to use the effect of Simone. So right off the bat, we are now locked into Dark Monsters for the extra deck. Or from the extra deck. So there we go, from the effect of Black Whirlwind, we got Ash Blossom. Needless to say, it's still fine because we still have our normal summon. There we go. And then Black Whirlwind is not typically like a hard or a soft once per turn, so we can still use it unlimitedly. Unlimitedly is that the word? I'm not sure. But yeah, get a hold of 1 copy of Vata, and then for Sudri, get a copy of Twin Shadow. Use the effect of Black Feather Whirlwind, and then we got a chain for Maxi. Now, there was no prompt earlier, so I think he toggled off. There we go, but we're still gonna play through the whole Maxi thing, because we're going second, and we just wanted to end the game here. There we go, Wicked Wind. I think my choice here to drop to the graveyard was the Hamilton? Hamilton? Was it Hamilton? The word Hamilton? Yeah, I think it dropped a copy of Hamilton here. So, nevertheless, it's perfectly fine. There we go, because I'm going to use the effect of Vata here. Then send a copy of Zephyros. Zephyros will bounce back a copy of Black Feather Whirlwind. Then use its effect once more. Banish those monsters. Spell summon a Blackwing Assault Dragon. Use the effect. Spell summon the Wicked Wind. Go for another level 10. Now, I could have actually gone with the, what you call this? I could have just gone with a copy of another level 8. But I think having this, the Shidori in the field is one thing I really like to use for this gameplay or replay. So we go for that, and then attack. Which I think we have lethal here. Alright, game number 5, guys. We have 1 Sharinga, 1 Shamal, 1 copy of Sudri, 1 Simone, and 1 evenly matched. So basically, we already got an upper hand because we have evenly matched. So we're going for this. Go for Ready Fusion into an Essence of Vanity. A really good card, by the way. I mean, the Instant Fusion. Or Ready Fusion, was it? Ready Fusion. But yeah, that is his end board right there with 2 back rows. So not really the best, but it still works with us. That 2 back rows is scary, by the way. So needless to say, we are still gonna remove those cards. There we go, face down. Go for Simone. Now we are now locked into Dark Monsters, like I said earlier. There we go. Use the effect of Shamal. Get a hold of our Black Feather Whirlwind. Remember, summon our Sudri for prompting the effect of Black Whirlwind. Then basically, since we already have a copy of Vata, we need to get a copy of Orochi here. And then our Sudri will get a copy of Twin Shadow, which we can use later on. So there we go. The typical gameplay, Wicked Wind into the Black Feather Whirlwind. We'll summon our Vata. And then with the Shamal, we'll get a copy of or bounce back a copy of our Sudri to our hand. There we go. Then Vata once more to the field. Since now we are still locked into a dark monster anyway, so we can summon our bar on the floor. Needless to say, it's perfectly fine. There we go. Go for a level 6. Another extender for ours. Then use the effect of that. Actually, I forgot to use that. Anyways, it's still good because we're doing a ton of synchro summoning. So, basically, there we go. And get a copy of our effect veiler or our blackwing effect veiler. And then go for full armor. There we go. See, it's still plausible. We can still use the effect of Black Feather Whirlwind. Then go for that. Draco Berserker of the Tenyi. And now we go for level 8. We still have a level 2 in the field. We still get out of level 2, but we'll use the effect of the Orochi because we need to go for Dragon Archfiend. And there we go, level 6, which is our Wicked Wind. So that's basically a board. A really good board, by the way. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we still have those cards in our graveyard, which we actually just banished. So this one and Blackwing Dragon. So that's a really good board right here. So our opponent's turn. We got attacked because we were main phase 2, guys. Remember that. So normal summon that, pop that card. Don't want him to go for a synchro play. That's really detrimental for us. And that's basically it. So we are free to move. That's it. Alright guys, so game number 6, we have a starting hand of 1 Shinnok, 1 Sudri, 1 Simone, 1 copy of Allure of Darkness, and a copy of Infinite Impermanence. So this is also some misplays in my gameplay here, but needless to say, it's actually bearable because we managed to bring forth 2 copies of Assault on the field. So we're just gonna go with the same combo that we always do with a Blackwing card or with a Blackwing deck. There we go, always prompting the effect of Sudri to the field. There we go. I'm just gonna fast forward this because I think most of you already know the combo for this. And now the point where you need to like mix it all up is from the summon of Nothong, which we'll have in a second. There we go. Just need to summon Nothong, and then there we stop our fast forward. I'm not sure if we did fast forward. We didn't. Anyway, so yeah, we're still going for Nothong. Nothong to the field. Here's the effect. Get a hold of Arvata. I could just go for Draco Berserker of the Tenyi here with the help of our Shanga, but I think I made a misplay here. A really bad misplay. I should have gone with the copy of like the Orochi. Much better if I got a copy of Orochi, but instead I got a copy of Harmattan, so that was bad on my part. But anyways, yeah. Full armor to the field. Now, since I've noticed that I can't do any more gameplays, so I am just gonna spill some of the Assault Monster to the field. There we go. Go for a level 6. And then we already have 2 copies of our Wicked Wind, I think, on the field and in the graveyard. So basically, we can spell summon monsters here. Yeah, there we go. So we managed to pull off 2 Assault Dragons on the field. There we go. First Assault Dragon. And then second one. So that's it. Really good card, but yeah, made a misplay. That's why there's still the token there on the field. Nevertheless, it's perfectly fine because our opponent just pooped. Alright guys, so game number 7 and last game for today. We have 1 copy of Harmattan, 1 Shinnok, 1 Kaiju, 1 Allure of Darkness, and 1 copy of Twin Shadow. So our opponent's going first. So this is the most luckiest game I had for Tearlaments with the use of Blackwing. So yeah, there we go. So the shuffler is really dangerous on my part because he can just shuffle my monsters back if ever I'm gonna get them with the effect of my Blackwing cards. And on top it all off, or to top it all off, my opponent is using Abyss Dweller. So yeah, really, really bad. Nevertheless, it's perfectly fine because we go for our lore. We got a copy of Sudri here, but we're gonna use the effect of Simone getting a copy of our Black Whirlwind. So I think as long as we're not using our graveyard for the effect, which we can't basically because we have Abyss Dweller on the field, it's perfectly fine. So he has only one shuffler here, and then if ever he attached the correct one later with the Medora, he has 2 shufflers, which is not really a problem. So by the way, so this is actually a misplay on my part because I misclick during my winning condition. So yeah, just it's almost near to the end. So just take note of that one. So knockdown, there we go for an extend gameplay. Normal summon our Shamal, which is a really good tuner on the field. There we go. Go for Blackwing Assault. Go for... What do we go for here? Oh yeah, Blackwing, sorry. Because we're locked into Dark Monsters only. Attack for that. Attack for 3,200 and 400. So, take note of that life points, guys. So anyways, our opponent on his turn managed to spell summon a copy of Sharon, which, like I said earlier, very lucky he didn't milled something tier element. Oh yeah, so you've seen that, right? So I used the effect of Sharinga into that tier element monster. So yeah, it prompted the effect. I shouldn't have used that. Instead, I should have actually just used the effect of Twin Shadow just to get me into a copy of another level 8 monster. But yeah, shit happens. So he managed to go there, and then basically he's still going towards more plays, which of course made him burn more of his life points, which was perfectly fine. There we go. Here's the effect of Twin Shadow. My go-to plan here is to spell summon the, what you call this one here, but like I said earlier, don't use this on Chainlink 2 or higher because you'll miss the timing. There is a timing for this card. It needs to be Chainlink 1 always. So I missed the timing here. That's why it didn't prompt to pop the card. Needless to say, it's perfectly fine because he's still using the effects of his monsters. So yeah, I'm just gonna use the effect of Shamal just to make him prompt the effect of Keldo, which he actually did. And then that's basically how he killed himself. So yeah. It would have been worse if he if he has a lot of life points. Yeah. But that was something of a misplay on my part. Anyways, that is the gameplays, guys. Let's get back to the outro. Woo! So that is the game replays, guys, and this is the deck profile. Hope you enjoyed this kind of content. Like and subscribe for more contents like this in the near future. That's me signing off. Keep safe, good luck, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully we'll tackle Rose, Naturia, Rose, Dragons, or Ghotis. Alright, so see you later. Bye-bye.